The elections and then selecting your new officer roles does not have to be arduous. It can be formidable. Is that it? Or formaldehyde? One of them. Back to our acting mistress
Or for
of the
doodling.
ceremony.
Thank you, Tom and Akim, for that awesome round of elections. We now move on to the main event, our prepared speakers, sort of. But we'll get to that. Wants to ask you, what happens when an indecisive person meets an unavoidable decision? Well, I'm not sure yet, but I can't seem to get around it. For new members to our audience, please take notes of what you found funny or could be made funnier, because you may be called on by our facilitator to share your rapid recall review. And before I introduce our speakers, I'm going to invite our Pathways evaluators to read the project objectives. So I hope they're ready. Have you ever wondered whether he has to choose a favorite Disney princess at his team building? Please welcome our Pathways evaluator. For our first speaker, I ask him to please read the project objectives for the first speech. Please welcome Oscar.
The project objectives for the first speech. You know, I don't have them in front of me because I don't have the agenda, but if you could read them for me, I'd appreciate it.
No problem, Oscar. Let me get that in front of me. So the speaker will be speaking from the engaging humor path, the power of humor in an impromptu speech. So the purpose of that speech is for the member to develop their method for giving impromptu speeches and practice adapting rehearsed stories during a presentation. And an extra note from Kennedy, he's asked also our round-robin evaluators to focus on where to increase the humor factor realistically while being in character. So as he's already mentioned, it's 2 to 3 minute segments. So for our timer, please give him a green on 2, a yellow on 2.5, and a red on 3 after I finish reading each topic. Now for his introduction. For our speaker, this is his hardest project ever. How hard, you say? Do you remember the Toastmasters manuals-based programs we had before? Do you remember the final 2 projects, persuasive and motivating speaking? Well, this is harder than those projects combined with a cherry and a strawberry on top. For the naturally funny to be impromptu funny is too funny to consider, even for him. With my hardest line, please welcome Kennedy to the virtual stage, and I'll ask if Tom can co-spotlight him with me while I read him his first topic. So Kennedy, your first topic. You have unexpectedly won an award or other recognition. You are invited to say a few words. Kennedy, you have unexpectedly won an award or other recognition. Congratulations, Kennedy.
Thank you, Madam Master of Ceremonies. I accept this award from the viewpoint that I'm being recognized for my level of achievement in this area. It makes me think about when I was before and now, that I could really say that, do I belong to the expert who knows they're an expert, or to an expert who knows that they don't know everything, or an expert who knows they're an expert who knows they don't know everything? I propose the latter third. It is great honor that I accept this. I remember my first Toastmaster president. He gave me an award actually for my icebreaker speech. Well, they give ribbons to icebreaker speech all the time. I was trying to convince people, guests, to come into Toastmasters because that's where they start everything. However, I did mention that my first icebreaker took 6 months. So my Toastmaster president just told everybody, please, please do not take 6 months to get to your icebreaker speech. Nowadays, our Toastmaster club schedules everybody for their icebreaker. Within 1 month, where they're there because they know what I can do. With that, let me just end with, I was thinking about Confucius to stay in my character. No, that's not it. Let me quote Lao Tzu instead. As an expert, those who speak and knows, those who speak knows will not speak, while those who speak who don't know speaks. With that, I'm not speaking anymore. Madame Master of Ceremonies.
Congratulations, Kennedy, on winning that fictional award. We now move on to topic 2. For your topic 2, and I'll ask our timer to reset her timer and restart for the 2 to 3 minutes. There is a sudden thunderstorm at a picnic for a large family reunion. Everyone is stuck in a gazebo like sardines. You decide you're going to lighten the moment and speak for a few minutes to entertain the group while the rain passes. Kennedy, there is a sudden thunderstorm at a picnic for a large family reunion, the biggest Find Your Family reunion. Everyone is stuck in a gazebo or any other family reunion. You decide to speak for a few minutes to entertain the group while the rain passes. Please welcome Kennedy.
Hello, everyone. I want to gather you all today. I know the thunderstorm is out there. I don't want to hoodle you. This is certainly an area where we want to take shelter because of the huge gazebo over there. But we don't want to shelter in that big tree over there because, you know, that actually invites more lightning than this lower gazebo we're at. It always makes me wonder where, when I'm working in the yard, I always hear the thunder around me and says it's going to thunderstorm according to the weather report. But 99.9% of the time, it just does thunderstorm around me. I've gotten very used to these thunderstorm watering that I still continue working outside because of that 0.1% chance that it's actually going to come to my yard. However, when there's an 80% chance of rain, oh, I better close the sprinkler because an 80% chance of rain. What happens when you expect it? It doesn't happen. I always am wondering, the 80% chance of rain, I better close the sprinkler. My wife reports that it's rain. Hooray! She's in the mall. In my yard, it's not raining where I need it because my purple yams, my passion flower, my sweet potatoes are asking, Daddy, is it gonna rain? Only at the mall, sweetheart. It bugs me about this, that it's a lot of times the rain avoids me. Maybe I should be happy. It's weird that Florida rain is very sharply defined. One time I was at, I believe it was Clearwater Beach. Our friends reported that it was raining. You better not go to the beach. I looked at the weather radar. Wait a minute. The weather radar is sharply defined. It only has that quadrant where it's raining, right where you are in that gazebo. It's like our friends in Europe, Ukraine, where they have those precision missile strikes to take out the enemy tanks, etc. Our Florida rain thunderstorm is like a Ukrainian precision artillery. With that, I would like to turn it over. I hope you're, looks like it's letting up. We can now all go over to that big tree and be safe from the thunder. Everybody, let's go.
Thank you, Kennedy. Yes, we're all over at the big tree, and congratulations, you've just finished your 2 hardest lines. So now our next role seems to be the favorite decision of our next speaker. Facilitating audience feedback today, please welcome May.
Hello, thank you. Thank you, Madam MC, and great speech, Kennedy. Congratulations, you made it.
Thank you.
I'm honored to be the facilitator today, and the list of people that I have is the following. And please take 3 seconds each, and we only have 5 minutes. Well, I tell people, if you rush me to speak fast, I'm going to speak Chinese, so you need to learn. Just kidding. I hoodle myself. Anyway, the list of people: Stephanie, Martin, Rajiv, and Kopi. Stephanie, please lead the way.
Am I doing number 1 or number 2 or either?
I think either, right? Whichever one you like.
Okay, well, they were both quite entertaining, and my only suggestion is, Kennedy, to find your center in your little box there and try not to move around so much. It was kind of a rocking motion side to side, but also rocking back and forth. So if you could kind of center yourself, that might help me. That's it.
Thank you, Stephanie. Marjane?
Kennedy, I enjoyed both speeches. The first one, I was listening and thought, all right, Melanie mentioned being crammed in like sardines, and I thought that would have been a good opportunity to put something in there about the family of sardines. I don't know. Maybe everyone smells fishy. And then the family reunion, oh, that was the family reunion. The first one, the unexpected award. Melanie had mentioned for other something or other. I don't remember what she said, but that was sort of, I was kind of waiting for you to say, I don't know what this award is for. It's for something other, but all in all, I enjoyed it. Thanks.
Thank you, Marjane. Roger?
Yeah. Kennedy, that was very entertaining. I could see that you were making hand gestures while you were speaking, but I couldn't see them clearly. So my suggestion for you is, first one is actually make the camera in such a way that it's possible to see your hand gestures fully, and get rid of the virtual background when you are speaking, if possible, because your hands were kind of disappearing many a times. So I think that will definitely enhance your speech.
Thank you so much. Kopi?
Yes. So I believe this project is one of those that the organizer throw you a question and you have to sort of like randomly answer the question. And I think he did really well, and you know, with confidence, and come up with nice story. And yeah, it is Kennedy. I know. Yes, it was very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, team. Appreciate it. Back to Madam MC.
Thank you.